It's sputtering like it's running out of fuel.
We're zip tying it in place.
You might be Ricky Bobby.
I might be Ricky Bobby.
Dude, this thing is nice. The patina's badass. I love the side pipes on it. I mean, everything about this thing just is awesome. What's going on here?
Fuel pump's not powering up.
What is up, everybody, and welcome back. Today is day 2 of Hot Rod Power Tours. We already have some of our friends here. We got the Arizona crew. Lou is here. Right now, what we're going to be doing is we're heading straight to Route 66. We're going to be meeting up with a few friends for breakfast at a family diner on Route 66. Let's get to it. We are back over here. We're in Wilmington. This is the Gemini Giant. I'm excited to just come walk around, check this place out. When we were here last, it was pouring rain. We actually couldn't enjoy it. Now, we can stop and enjoy it. Now we came back over here to the Polka Dot Drive-In. They're closed. We figured we'd stop in because the guys didn't necessarily see it. And it's a lot of fun just to stop and see all the cars driving around. Like, that's really a big part of it. Weldon's experiencing getting Hot Wheels, which is super cool. So now he's like hooked, and this is awesome. I mean, you guys are gonna see, this is literally hot rod traffic. How cool is that? Just cruising right there, Main Street, downtown, Brightwood, I think it was called. Right now we're on the way to the Route 66 Old Family Restaurant, I think it is. And this is across from the Texaco that we went to a couple days ago. So I'm really excited. We got a bunch of other people meeting us over there. On the way. All right, guys, so we were driving by, and obviously I saw the QA1 Dodge. It's not the Ford this time, but we had to pop in to say what's up to Dave.
That's right. What's happening, Solomon?
Dude, we're out here, Power Tour 2026. How do we get any better than this?
This is my favorite event of all the events throughout the year.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the journey is everything. So yesterday was good, right? Yesterday was the official day 1. In my opinion, today is day 1.
Of course, that's literally what I was telling him.
Rolling. So, in classic Route 66, I mean, the Mother Road.
My favorite part is getting stuck in hot rod traffic, and you can't even be upset because you're like, dude, look, burnouts, look this, look that. It's so fun. And we have something here that I already told you guys yesterday. I'm a Pontiac idiot. I love Pontiacs. And dude, you have one of the coolest Trans Ams.
Thank you so
Can
much,
you
man.
tell the people who might not know who you are a little bit about you, and then we can maybe talk about this?
Sure. So my name's Adam. I do social media, YouTube, Instagram, all of that in the motorcycle world. And this is kind of my first event doing it with cars. And this is the first car I've ever built. So I'm pretty excited about it.
Dude, this thing is gorgeous. What was the inspiration behind wanting to get basically the Bandit?
Well, my father used to pick me up. He lived in Florida and I lived in Wisconsin. I'd see him once a year. And I'd fly into Tampa and he'd pick me up in this car wearing these boots. And he would drive me to Disneyland and take me to Disneyland for the summers.
No
and,
kidding.
So I wanted to honor him by buying the car that he drove me around in as a kid.
Dude, it sounds like your dad, you might be Ricky Bobby.
I might be Ricky Bobby. I might be.
Dude, this is so cool. So obviously Detroit speed, all the good stuff.
Yeah, so Quadrolink rear end, Detroit Speeds, Ford 9-inch rear end, QA1 double adjustable front and back, tubular A-arms up front from Detroit Speed, Bear brakes, Blueprint engine 427 LS3.
Everything about this is perfect.
Got to give a shout out to my boy Jesse Performance for figuring out how to put he makes these wheels, put a 305 on the front of these things on a stock chassis.
Oh my God, I thought I was doing something. I got a 305 in the back of my truck.
Yeah, we're running 335s back there on a 12-inch wheel.
Gosh, dude, this is so cool. Thanks for checking it out with us, and I'll see you guys on the road.
Well, I'm a big fan of your truck. It was the first truck I posted this whole tour. Was your truck sitting in the parking lot.
So neat how it came together. I built that in under a month.
Dude, you are a rock star.
It was from a stock, just brown 4-wheel drive, and then we made it to what it is today.
And the only guy in the show who's outdoing me in the shoe department.
Oh, dude, not only that, this is one of 3 pairs, so I'm happy that somebody's finally noticed. People always are talking crap that I'm wearing New Balances. I always have white New Balances with the straps. Now I found black, and I got a set of beige.
Dude, you're a rocker, man. I love your style, dude.
All right, guys, we are here. We're in Dwight. We're at the old Route 66 family restaurant, and this place is packed, and that's awesome. Right here is the Texaco gas station that we stopped into a couple of days ago, and we're gonna go back to that. But I knew that was gonna be jam-packed, so here we are. Guys, we are here. This is so cool. That was so much fun. That place is really cool inside. If you guys are ever driving through Dwight, you need to make sure to come check this place out. Right now, we're gonna be heading towards Rantoul, and we don't have anything planned, but we're gonna probably have plenty of things that we're gonna stop and visit. A lot of cool trucks, cars. I mean, this is what it's all about. Look at this thing. This is really cool. Guys, so as you do on Power Tool, you always want to check your oil, make sure everything's going good. We noticed that my vacuum advance isn't hooked up, so Jack's gonna help me do that. We're gonna tune the carburetor real quick. But this is what we do on Power Tour. You see, so the real trick is when you go on a road trip, you want to invite your buddies that know what they're doing. There we go. Safe. Made sure that the oil was good. Now we're topped off. We're gonna put some Rain-X on it because it's been raining a lot, and I don't like using my wipers because it's annoying. I'd much rather just, put Rain-X on it. So we're gonna do that. Then we're gonna be heading to Rantoul, getting to day 2 of Power Tour. Cool car. Great, my glasses. Thank you. We have the map from Power Tour. We are on Route 66. We got the crew behind us, and we're having a good time. We got about halfway there. This road right on beside us is the original Route 66. We're literally cruising on Route 66 right now. We're gonna enjoy the vibes, crank the music up, and here comes the fun. Everybody wanted to go pull over to the bathroom. We stopped over here in Towanda, Illinois, I think it is, at Kicks Bar and Grill, because you got to get your kicks on Route 66. So we all pulled over, and now it's actually really fun to see these kids basically scumbagging everybody into doing burnouts, and it's working. So we're just hanging out for a little bit, then we're gonna hop back on, and we're on the way. We got to make it all the way to Rantoul.
right, guys, so first some things, I don't know what. It's sputtering like it's running out of fuel, which means it could either be boiling the fuel. It's possible. Right now it's midday, it's pretty hot. We're slowing down to get here. And my oil pressure is starting to drop. My temps are good. We turned the AC off. We had the music bumping, so maybe it had to do with something else. But right now we're gonna crank the windows, get them nice and opened up. Open the back one. Let that breeze flow, and hopefully that will help. And if not, you're gonna find out right now. I think I figured it out. And it's not just I wanted to stop next to these really cool silos. I figured part of it out. I figured it was my inner wheel well liner. I started hearing it bounced, so you could see. Where's zip tying it in place? Look at that, a true professional. He even has the cutter. Wow. Figured out one problem. Hopefully we're not gonna be dealing with, I mean, we only have like 20 miles left to go straight down this road.
Well, and I'd like to drive it when we get there just so I can see what you're saying, and then I can kind of mess with it a little and get it dialed in. So.
Heck yeah. All right, guys, we're gonna head out of here, and we're like 20 miles away. So now I feel a little better. Let's get back on the road. We were filling up, and then I spotted out of the corner of my eye a badass bullnose, but then I saw a Mercury, and the Mercury really caught my eye, and then I started talking to this guy over here. How are you?
Good.
What was your name again, sir?
Ray Dinsmore.
And you were telling me that your father bought that brand new?
Yes, he did.
Dude, that is so cool. And I'm seeing the plates, so you guys are out of Ontario.
Yep.
So what made your dad want to get this way back in '65?
It was a work truck back then. He just needed a new truck because his other one was a 55 Ford that he had before. So then he bought this Mercury, and in 1975 he bought a new Dodge truck. So I bought this from him when I was 15.
Nice. How did it look back then?
Well, it had Ken Dinsmore Thornberry on the side, and it was a work truck, farmer's truck.
What color was it?
Red.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
been red. I just changed the color to a newer, just a darker red.
Okay.
The dash is the original paint on it.
Man, I love the side pipes on it. I mean, everything
Yeah.
about this thing just is awesome. How's the trip been down here for you guys?
It's been good, other than the fuel pump issues.
So when did it become your son's truck?
For 2019.
2019. This is so cool. It's so awesome to me that you have your grandpa's truck and your dad's truck.
Yeah,
And they were able to keep it around, and then now you were able to use it.
yeah, it's pretty good. Named after him, so his grandpa was Ken Dinsmore. I'm Kenny Dinsmore, so I guess junior.
Did you guys ever take the title and change it, or you could just leave title?
Oh, we had to change the title.
What's the current setup on here?
Current setup's the original engine just hopped up, so it's a 352 FE. I've got roller cam, roller rockers, lifters, stock heads off a 390 FE, 4-barrel intake, 4-barrel carb.
So you got MSD ignition going on it.
Yeah, full
Man,
MSD ignition on it.
This thing's so cool.
Still
Down
factory,
here,
3 in the
nobody
tree.
sees Mercuries.
Yeah, only in Canada.
Did you see 3 on the tree?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, it's still 3 on the tree.
Oh man, dude, that is
Power
so
steering
cool.
on it, and the power brakes, power disc brakes.
This
all,
is
all
so
the front
cool.
ends all off of a 77 F-150.
Well, where can anybody go to follow you guys? Are you on Instagram or?
Yeah, I'm on Instagram. It's just Kenny781. That's it.
Awesome.
Nothing
Kenny,
crazy.
thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you.
What's going on here?
Fuel pump's not powering up, so just trying to bypass some of the relays and solenoids and just wire it to the key and hopefully get us on the road after that.
So we were about to hop back in and head over, and then we caught back up with Michael. So we haven't seen him on camera yet, but basically you hit me up months ago when you found out what we're doing, and you bought a truck, a Denside, sight unseen, and you're Australian. You flew in with your wife and daughter.
Yep.
just to do this, and you're going all the way to California with us.
Yes, I am.
Dude, that is so cool. I would say it's the American dream, but it sounds like it might be the Aussie dream.
Yeah, it probably has been a bit of a dream, I suppose. Yeah. Yep.
This is so cool. And especially you get to bring your wife and daughter with you.
Yep. Well, it was all in together or none at all, I suppose, at the end of the day. So yeah.
I haven't had a time to even check out your truck yet. You want to?
Can if you want to. Yeah.
I would love to take a look.
Yeah.
Let's go.
It's over here.
Dude, this thing is nice. The patina's badass. A little bit in the roof, but nothing too much.
I didn't think there was any at all, but yeah, there was a little bit in the roof.
With the truck itself, how do you find it?
Found
Where did it come from?
Found it on Marketplace. Just searching away, and I was lucky that I had a friend of a friend, and his friend that lived in California. He went and looked at it and took it for a test drive. He reckons it was good, and I was like, well, looks good in the photos, reads good. I did a Marty's report on it, and it's actually a very highly optioned truck.
Really?
Some stuff on it that I've never even heard of, which in Australia we were very, very limited in what we got as far as options go. I mean, we didn't even get an extra cab or a crew cab, not a super cab or anything like that. We just took the chance and we had it shipped back to Muncie, Indiana.
This is so awesome. It's got the racetrack trim. I mean, I'm obsessed with it. And I really love the story more than anything, because I think so many people are scared to just, fulfill a dream and an idea that you had. And this is just a bucket list thing that you were like, you know what, I'm going to try to do it. And do you have a plan B, or the plan B is we're going to fix it and keep getting to California?
There's no plan B. No plan B.
I love that. Guys, we are here. Participant parking. It said go this way. So I'm pretty sure we're right around the corner. Oh, I'm excited. Now we can go get our passes stamped for the day. And if you guys didn't catch yesterday's video, you should go check it out. But we'll give you a little glimpse of the vendor midway and all the good stuff that are there. So let's get there. All right, guys, we just got over here to Rantoul and the trucks are loading in. We are by the area that we have to be at, I guess. We're gonna get our passes, we're gonna go get them stamped, and then we're gonna go find some fun. So let's do that. So we are in line, almost at the front of the line. We're gonna get this stamped for day 2. So right now we got day 1, day 2, boom, Rantoul. And then we can go hang out, check out everything that's over here, and kind of relax. Little boat. So I'm pretty obsessed with eBay. I buy a lot of random stuff like the shirts, this crossover bag, because it's Route 66 vintage, this company Pioneer Express. But I didn't just find one, and yesterday Caroline and Styles were commenting on it, and I actually had a second one, and I also have a fanny pack. So we're gonna see if they're at their van, and we're gonna hook them up. Anybody else here? Nah.
They are inside in the AC.
So no dice, they were in here, so we're gonna go walk around and see what is here, and then we'll find them later. Made it to the stage. It's raining. We found Jeff, and yesterday you told me I had to come to the stage, but I think I might need to make it earlier tomorrow.
Definitely earlier. I know we've got a little bit of traffic, as you can see. But yeah, I want to check that thing out. I love the mag wheels, love the paint scheme. Jeff Schwartz was just telling me the retro stripe.
Dude, it set it off.
Yeah, 100%.
I absolutely am obsessed with it. I'm happy we made it today. People that haven't seen what you drove, tell them, and then tell them we need to go check you out.
I usually have a 55 Chevy, and John McGann was kind enough to give me the tap. I wrote an article in Hot Rod Magazine, and after I finally got my 55 in Hot Rod Magazine, so I'm super stoked. But somebody ran into it last year, so it's in the shop, and I've got the Suburban Assault vehicle. It's an 85 Suburban, 350 700 R4 with 33s on it, and
I love it. The KC set it off like just bitchin'.
Thank you. I got the Casey highlighter, so it's kind of got the fall guy look, and now all I need is Heather Thomas. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's it. Thank you so much.
Dude,
there we go.
And then you guys, I think we might end up wrapping up over here. So if we do, like, subscribe, drop a comment, and if we don't, you'll see the next clip. All right, guys. So now I'm back. I wasn't sure we were gonna keep recording
Turn
tonight.
right onto Fox Drive.
We got the GPS telling us where to go, and we're going to some hotel parties. So my buddy Blake Stoner has been messaging me, and he's like, I want to check out the Midas, I want to check it out, and I want to see his Bronco. So we got Lou over here, and we're en route. So we just pulled up to one parking lot party.
Yep.
What was it, a neighbor's truck?
Now, as an old farmer, we actually grew up in Wyoming, and this old farmer had it.
What's in there?
This is a 5-liter. It had a flathead V8 in it that he first got running, and then put a T5 in behind it. And the flathead gave up the ghost. I think it was before the power tour 2 years ago, like a week before we were going to leave.
Oh.
So we put this in it, and he found a Mustang T5 transmission to take the Chevy S10 back half that's got the shifter location.
Dude, that's so
that he
cool.
needed, and the Mustang one that had the front bell housing.
Does that say Cummins on it?
Yeah, that's got a 4BT in it.
No way. I love the Raptor style grill inserts. Like, this thing is awesome. I think I've seen it on Power Tour a couple times. Was it here in like 23?
They've never been on the Power Tour, but he was at the F1 National.
Okay, he was at the National. Okay, that's definitely where I've seen it then. Gosh, look at this unibody. So I'm pretty sure that this is owned by Boris's friend. He's a designer. I'm blanking his name right now. We're friends on Facebook. And Jerome did all of this crazy work like he always does, which means that this patina, while it looks real, is not real. But if you touch it, it feels real. Yeah, this is super nice. I was walking by and I was like, is that a Galaxy? And he's like, it sure is. It's a Country Squire. And I didn't see the wood paneling at first.
Yeah.
Gosh.
It's a Country Squire. It's a 9-passenger.
This is how you do Power Tour over here.
Yeah, it is. Yep,
oh my gosh. So this was fully restored?
No, I'm the third owner.
Third owner. So this is original paint, original wood?
The old guy that bought it new kind of did a little bit of touching up here and there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some blend in here and there.
Oh yeah, but this is original.
The roof rack. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah.
All original interior. The car was factory power steering, power brakes, air, power seat, roof rack, 9-passenger. I've got that third row
Flip,
seat
yep.
folded forward so we can.
What's under the hood of here?
I put a 5.0 roller motor,
Okay.
unlimited roller motor that I built for it.
How long have you had her?
About 8 months. It took me, I bought it, I pulled the hood, laid it up on top, and it took me about 6 months because I built the motor myself, and it's got AOD, overdrive in it, everything. Went through the rear end, went through the brakes, disc brakes.
This is really
Just did it
nice.
to where I could do the power tour and not have no trouble.
And you're gonna do the whole thing, it sounds like.
Well, let's see.
You gotta go home. Yeah.
So we drove up here and I'm driving home.
There you go. Where can people go to check you out if they want to see some more? Are you on anywhere?
Okmulgee, Oklahoma is where I'm at.
All right.
And
Thank
on
you so
Facebook.
much. So there's the Bronco. But before we get to that, I want to check out this wrong bed. So this looks like a 63. This thing is pretty cool. It's sitting really nice. Curious. Well, I'm assuming it's a Crown Vic based on the bed. Usually, that's what that means. Oh yeah, this is cool. Check out this Bronco. So, Stoner Speed Shop built this thing. I believe he said it's an RS4 chassis, Godzilla motor. And he told me I could look at everything, touch everything. He's running a little bit late from dinner, so we're gonna do exactly that. Wow. Oh, that's cool. He's got the Carhartt, so it's waterproof over there. Oh, look at that interior. All the XLT goodies.
Ooh, we're running the Mickey Thompson Baja Legend EXPs, and it looks like 17x9s canyons with the bears underneath this thing. Yep, just as beautiful. Yeah, that's a really nice Bronco. Curious if he wants to let me take this thing for a rip. This thing, look at how cool that is. We are back at my hotel. Didn't get to see my buddy Blake. He decided to close down the bar. I'm getting tired. So, what's up, buddy?
You seem so excited.
Solomon.
What's up? Yeah, how are you?
Pleasure to meet you.
Nice
What's
to
your name,
meet you.
sir?
My name's Nick.
Dude, this thing is awesome, Nick.
Thanks.
Gosh, I love it.
Follow your channel. Good to see you.
What's the setup on here? And I appreciate you giving me a follow.
Crown Vic, 4-link, coilovers, 302 T5,
Dude,
Explorer, just typical.
this is so cool. How long have you had it?
10 years, something like that.
So
It's
you've
an
had.
actual 250, but you know, obviously everything was ripped out of it. So.
Are you a Celine guy?
I am, but that was my dirt bike racing number.
Okay.
So that's why that number is that number.
Dude, that's awesome. All right, so now I think the video is actually over. It's getting pretty late. I'm gonna go grab a shower, find my pillow. So like, subscribe, comment, all the good stuff.